I'm Radona from Boys and Girls Hairstyles. Today I have Amber with me. She is a super good friend and she's gorgeous and I love her haircut. So I wanted to show you her haircut. And she's so awesome. She says I can do whatever I want for the video. So we was gonna do a shaving video for today. Just kidding. Yeah, no kidding, right? So we are going to take the back up just a little bit. We are gonna stack it into an A-line. She likes her length in the front. So I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna take a little bit of this length off. And then of course, you know, after you dry, if you feel like you need to take a little bit, you know, of that back off, a little bit more you can. Okay, so you can see that that's kind of coming up this way. Just going to just clean that up a tiny, tiny bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna lift her head and just turn it to the side. That's so cute, she knows. She just put her head right where it needed to go. Okay, so you definitely don't want their chin down, because if their chin is down, you're gonna take the length off and they're gonna hold their chin up, and then, you know, when they bring their chin up, it's gonna be shorter in the front. So just make sure that, you know, the head is even this way. Okay, so I just connected those. And now in this back, what we're going to do again, so we're gonna put her head down, I'm gonna comb this down, take this length, okay, I'm just gonna clean this up a tiny, tiny bit here. Okay, and then same thing with this side. You're gonna tilt the head sideways, but make sure that the chin is level. And then you're going to connect this back part to that front. You can see I'm just trimming that. Like I said, she likes her length, so we're just trimming and we're coming down to this long length here in the front. So we just trimmed that, okay? All right, now what we will do is take from the middle of the ear, actually I'm going to the top of the ear, okay? And I'm just gonna pull this hair out of the way. I'm gonna hold this out and I'm gonna take, you can see that angle. Okay, now I'm taking another section here. And like I say, what's awesome is once you dry this, you can actually see, like when you go to dry it, if you need to take more of the length off, you can after you dry it. You'll be able to see, you know, if there are any pieces that need to go shorter, you know, or anything like that. So, okay, then I just comb that down. Then I'm taking another section here and bringing this up to connect to that top. And again, another section. Okay, and then this section, same thing, just taking that length and going up to the top. Okay, perfect. And then you can hold these hairs out this way. You can also take your comb up this way and make sure that this is all even. So that's all even, that's all even, okay? Then I can take another section, just clip that out of the way, and then take this middle section, and there's that guide point down here. So you're going to take that hair off and go to that guide point. That means it's the length that you had cut it to before. Okay, another section right here. Bring it to that guide point. Okay, now this section on this side. And same with this one. Okay, then you can just comb it down like that. And then we're gonna pull this section out, connect that, and go up and connect that top up here. And then come on this side, connect that length, and go to the top up here. Okay, perfect. Then you can just kind of take that down. You can also double check this way and up this way to make sure that's all even. Go up this way horizontal. And that's the other thing that I like to tell people. If you're gonna cut vertical this way, you can always check it by going the opposite, horizontal, to double check your work. Okay, so this is obviously the guide point. So I'm doing a 90-degree angle, just coming around the head, up to these top layers. Same thing here, coming from that guide point, going 90-degree around the head, point cutting into this. You doing good, Amber?
Yep.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Okay, coming up this way. Okay, just point cut into that also. Okay, sweet, so that side's done. Now we're gonna come over to this guide point. Okay, 90-degree. Around to the top layer here, point cutting, and same with this part. "90-degree up to those layers. Okay, then we're gonna take this top layer, and where she likes it to fall longer around her face, you're gonna push this on an angle this way. You're gonna connect this and keep going on your angle that way. Because see, as it falls, that's gonna fall long to the front. Okay, now we're gonna hold out here and we're just gonna trim all of this. Obviously, because she likes all that length. So we're just barely trimming all those little ends that are just a little bit off. It's just crazy. So she gets her hair cut once a month, and you know, the hair, it's so fun when you come to just trim it like this. Like even just the little bit of hairs that grow, it's so fun to just even them up. Feels so much better. And it's much easier to style, right, Amber?
Yes.
Even a little trim, it's crazy.
My 3.5 weeks, it's harder to style.
Yeah,
So.
which is crazy, huh?
Uh-huh.
So true. Okay, so same thing here. We're gonna hold this out and just barely come trim this, hold it around, just trim. We're just trimming these little pieces up to that top layer. Same thing there, you just take that little bit. Ha, caught the comb. Usually I drop it 50 times. Okay, sweet. All right, and then her front, like I said, she likes this long, but I do like to make sure that that is just barely trimmed along the front. She's just growing her bangs out. You can see they're here. Some people think that when you grow things out, not to cut them. But best thing is to trim a tiny bit. Okay, sweet. All right, and then she obviously loves texture, gives it some body. I'm not going right in that part. You want to move away from the part, and where the hair bends is where it's heavy, so that's where you're gonna go in and put some texture through there. Same thing through here. And this back. Okay, sweet. All right, now I'm gonna comb this texture out, then we're gonna style her. Okay, I love the mousse up through the top. This will give it body. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of the blowout cream. That protects from the flat iron. So we're gonna do that just in these ends where we put the flat iron. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a volume and lift spray. And I'm just gonna spray this through a little bit. And then just kind of rub that in. Okay, now to dry, we're gonna dry the bottom, that part just down. Moving fingers back and forth. So I have it on the high speed but medium heat on the blow dryer. Okay, then this side I'm gonna bring and kind of go the opposite way. This will give her volume. Okay, same here. Gonna kind of dry this opposite way. You okay, Amber? Yep. Okay. Amber's a nail tech. She does a great job. Super fun to see her work. Okay, so back and forth up here on the top. Okay, now that it's 80% dry, I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna bring this through. If the hair is too wet, what's gonna happen is you're gonna pull on that hair, so it's very unhealthy. So make sure that it's obviously not all the way dry, but dry enough to make it easy to blow dry. Okay, so after I get all of this part done in the back and the top, I'll kind of show you what I'm going to do here. Okay, so now I have that. I'm going to take the bigger round brush and do her sides. kind of hold it, let it cool for a second, and then push it down. Or just let it go, you know, and it'll go down. That's great. The blow dryer, just kind of through it like that, just to make sure it's dry. Okay, sweet. And then I'm just going to take my flat iron, just kind of come through this area. There we go. So you can see I'm just taking the flat iron through this, which I love it because the round brush gives it volume, but the flat iron kind of gives it that straight look. So you're gonna have the fullness with a little bit of curl, but that flat. Okay, now I'm gonna take texturizing comb, in, down, and out, like the C shape. Okay, and then I'm gonna spray underneath. Whoops. One hand spray. Okay, spray underneath, and then I can just kind of put this in a spot here. And then same thing, hold tight here while you back comb. Here. And then of course, when I turn her to the mirror, I'll go ahead and look and see what I've done. So we'll put it exactly where it needs to go. But
surprise.
Yeah, surprise. Amber's good with those. Not. No. Right? Oh, that's funny.
But I always get compliments on the haircut.
Oh, thank you. That makes me happy. Super happy. Well, that's why I wanted to show it too, because I'm like, you make it look good, so. So that's a good thing. Okay, I'm gonna turn her to the mirror to see what we're
My hair's so thin, but this makes it look so full with this haircut.
Yeah, you know what? It is true. Like when you had a little bit longer, definitely
It looks thinner.
has, yeah, this has thickened it up.
Yeah.
So in fact, I'm glad that you said that, because just so you guys know, hopefully you heard her. She said it made her hair look thicker when we went shorter in this cut. And so I'm glad that you said that, because you know what I mean? A lot of people think that they need to grow their hair. No, it's too thin to be short, but actually it can make it look so much thicker. So yeah, I'm glad that you mentioned that. So, okay, so I'm gonna show you guys. Just gonna turn her around slowly. You can see she's like, oh great, I'm in the spotlight, slow. Love it. Okay, Amber, thanks so much. You guys, thanks so much for your support. I hope you enjoyed the haircut and Amber's gorgeous face. And thank you, Brenna, for recording. So have a good day, you guys. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.